formidable robot.
It all began with the release of Super Mario 64. An employee named Bill Turner, son of Richard Turner, was hired around that time. Bill was known by his co-workers as a difficult and eccentric person, and he became increasingly upset when he found out Luigi wouldn't be in the game. In fact, he was so obsessed with the character that he started calling himself Luigi around the office. Some employees suspected that Bill might have been behind the "L is real" rumors that circulated after the game's release. The company found the rumor amusing and decided to play along, even creating a Luigi model to add as an unused asset in the game files. But instead of being pleased, Bill was furious. His anger escalated, and he started making disturbing threats to his colleagues, including the game's creator Shigeru Miyamoto, describing gruesome scenarios like decapitations and drownings. One night, several people reported seeing Bill approached by a group of 5 men on a quiet street near the Nintendo headquarters. They were dressed identically in black, with strange hats that had droopy ear-like shapes, almost like horns. Each of them wore a unique symbol on their outfit. One of the men spoke to Bill directly, asking if he still wanted Luigi in Super Mario 64 and offering to help. Shocked and confused at how they knew about his obsession, Bill agreed, as long as he only had to secure a copy of the game for them. Bill managed to get his hands on a copy and handed it over to one of the men. What happened next was bizarre. One of them sat down next to Bill, took the cartridge, and opened an old tattered book that looked like something out of the 14th century. It was a book on witchcraft. The man began chanting in a strange language, reading aloud from the book. After a few minutes, he returned the game cartridge to Bill. The men then instructed Bill to take the game to a GameStop in a small strip mall somewhere in the southern United States and place it on the shelf. They gave him other N64 games as well to make it look like a nostalgic sale. Despite how odd it all was, Bill did as he was told, slipping the games onto the shelves without anyone noticing. When he stepped back outside, the group was waiting for him. They congratulated him and explained what had been done. An Easter egg had been embedded in the game that would unlock Luigi, and they told Bill the button combination to activate it.
To unlock him, press down on the D-pad, B, and the left shoulder button.
One of them explained. They claimed each button held significance, B for burnt, the left shoulder button for Luigi, and down representing Luigi sinking into lava, a reference to the level Lethal Lava Land. Before they left, they warned Bill not to mention this to anyone. One of them added darkly,
"Don't disappoint Luigi."
That same day, Bill quit his job at Nintendo and tried to get his story covered by a news outlet. The article was published but mysteriously vanished a few days later, supposedly removed by a takedown request from Nintendo. Now jobless and deeply disturbed, Bill began searching online and discovered a strange post by a user named JosephTheSnail. This user claimed to own a haunted copy of Super Mario 64 that seemed to align with Bill's experience. Joseph described a figure he called Burnt Luigi, an eerie version of Luigi who would appear in the game, taunting players with phrases like "I am Nintendo" and "Don't disappoint Luigi," the same words the cult members had used. In the game, Burnt Luigi would show disturbing scenes, Mario's corpse drifting in bloodied water and a decapitated Bowser, images that echoed Bill's earlier threats to his co-workers. Although Super Mario 64 is still beloved by fans, this unsettling incident remains hidden, largely unknown by the public. Yet some players report strange anomalies in certain copies of the game,